Hello everybody, my name is Nshemi and welcome back to another episode to Journeys to Red Island. Today is Campto's time to shine. This is the Camptosaurus. I don't play these guys. I played them probably once or twice during my experience in Path of Titans. But a lovely creature, really fast. I chose the jump height variant. Because we all know jump height is actually very useful in the case of, well, getting to Red Island. It's a very good mechanic to use. Of course, we had the options of armor and stamina recovery, but the jump height is the one we're going to be using. Oh, yeah, right. The skin I'm using is strawberry. I got it from the skin pack that you purchase. So, just letting y'all know. That's the skin I'm using, strawberry. Back to abilities. Head slide. No damage, most common thing to have. Lone survivor, increase to armor with maneuverability. Maneuverability is good. Metabolism. They start off with 4. You're probably going to want to have yourself set to the herbivore though, just so you're not running out of food and water really quick. Next is your hide. Improves health recovery. Gain 50% increased stamina recovery for 8 seconds after being hit in combat. That's very useful. But none of these are going to be useful for what we need. But out of all of them, that one's going to be pretty solid. Say if someone did attack you. Now hop away. Rapidly hop forward to escape danger. Uses your stamina. I don't think we're going to be using that one. But it's cool to have. And then more damage, the alert call. Which I don't think we're going to be using, but you know, cool to have. All things we have. That's all we're really going to be using during this test. I guess I'll try out the hop. Get a good idea. And that good speed boost is nice. Is the speed boost. The speed boost does seem good to have, so I'll probably use it for the whenever you're starting off and then you're running. That's going to be the usefulness of the hop. I will be using it, I think. Now that we get to this lovely point in the start of our journey, you got to remember to look out for your creature's speed. If they can jump, jump is also now added on the table, so this is a jumpable creature. They can jump. You can use the stamina to get that back. Next thing you gotta look out for after the stamina pool is done is you're going to be watching your oxygen pool, then your health pool. Now, can this lovely kangaroo of a dinosaur make it to Red Island? That's for us all to test out and find out, isn't it? Let's get going. We're going to do it without the hop sprint, because I don't know how useful it would have been at the start for that. But here we go. We're starting to swim. Now they have a good level of buoyancy. They aren't fully out of the water, they're more submerged. I like this when it comes to a creature. Their body being more submerged like this. I'm going to use this to allow us to have a little bit more wiggle room. Oh, well, kind of fell in. I mean, it allows us to get a good idea of how fast the the oxygen pool drains. Which it's pretty quick. Anyway, we already know this creature is fast. My gosh. Camptos are quick little creatures. Now, when it comes to fully laying down, you're going to see how fast your stamina recovery is as a Camptosaurus. They look adorable when laying down, I'm not going to lie. I made sure the skin was something reminiscent like you're getting a tan, so I really like having this little arm tan and leg tan on the back tan. It's kind of cute for a Campto. I like it. It shows that they truly live on Red Island, if they're even able to make it to Red Island. Alright, well now we're going to go to our next stop on the journey. I messed my jump up, so I wasn't able to get a good jump off. Normally I recommend doing the jump off, because it'll get you a lot more distance. and the physics of going down in the water, they will push you forward a little more as well. But when it comes to this part of the race, I think we'll be just fine. Looking at how far away it is underwater, that's kind of concerning. How far down does Camptosaurus go when they're out of stamina? Not crazy far, so it's not bad. Now, the jump usually would help us when it comes to getting across a little further. We might have made it to like where we are right now with the loss of stamina, or maybe not at all. It might have been the same amount of stamina lost. But at the end of the day, the goal here is to make it to Red Island. And we have made it to this island. And at this point, I'd like to ask you all, after we sat down in one of my favorite spots to lay down in on this little journey, do you think Camptosaurus will make it to Red Island? Or do you think it's doomed to join the bodies beneath the sea, never to be claimed again other than by the semi-aquatics that hunt these grounds? I don't know. But that is for us all to find out during this. And at this point, I'd like to ask you to leave a like, dislike, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and comment down below whatever you want to comment down below. And now we're going to get back up, and we're going to keep on moving. Now remember, at this point, when you're going forward, you're going to be trying to make it to what I call the tooth of Red Island. It's the most recognizable spot, and the easiest to get back onto land from. And we're going to try and do a jump from here. Let's do this. See, that jump gives you so much more stamina. Like, the cross difference. It gets you further out there. That's why the stamina bar is so useful to use that jump for. If your creature does a jump, always make sure you can get that jump off. You can always turn back and go around and try it again until you make it across, until you get that jump off, and then you can go further. But I'm just doing it to get as far as we can, and if it doesn't work, then we'll try it again. But looks like we made it just perfect for this last go around. And we had that glitch where you can see underwater. I don't like that. But right now that we had the whole stamina gone, we're watching the oxygen depletion rate, and it's going down pretty quickly. At this point, I want to ask again, do you think Campto can make it to Red Island? Heading right for the tooth of Red Island? It's not looking too bright for the creature because we're about to move on to the health pool. Does the health pool make it enough for Campto to make it to Red Island? It's not looking pretty, y'all. Yeah. Campto has only made it barely to right here. And now Campto joins the rest of the creatures in the depths below. And with this death, I will allow us to see what our next creature is to be from Campto. Deinocheirus would be the next creature, but that's a semi-aquatic, so we're not doing it. Triceratops. The only thing useful for this whole thing is going to be our stamina recovery, so we're going to do a stamina recovery one. Black Skull. I love that name. Ooh, I like that a lot, actually. But I don't know if that name would fit the color scheme of the creature, so I'm just going to name them Skull. I already have one. Scrolling up. I already have Arrow Bleed, which isn't what we need. Oh well. Say nope, I can't. Alright, well, I will see y'all in the next episode where we will see if Triceratops can make it to Red Island. See you then. Bye-bye.